We are live here at the SpaceX Starbase launch site, June 15th, 2022. It's around 8:40 in the morning, Central Time, here in South Texas. My name is Paul Mamakos. I'm the CEO of a company called Ocean Camera Space Corp, and I've been here on site for over a year, since March of 2021. Yeah, Double Naughty Spy says pretty, yeah, it's pretty nice here this morning. Sun hasn't come out yet necessarily. I mean, it will be sunny today, that's for sure. George, thanks, man. Nice to see you. Yeah, I've been out of communication for the last, most of the last 4 months or so. Waiting and seeing, like you all, like you, to see whether they would get that permission to launch. There's some nice views out here this morning because the sun, a lot of different reasons, Okay, here we go. I'll lock it in here and leave it for a few. If there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. I can adjust it. Hey, Rose. Yeah, George says permission is accepted, so we will be lucky to see a full stack orbital launch in the summer. Yeah, that's correct. A day or two ago, they did get that permission from the FAA to do the launches out of here in South Texas, off of that orbital launch platform here on the left. Right over here is the orbital launch platform. This is what we call the chopsticks here. This is called the quick disconnect on top there, and that is the launch tower for those of you who are new. Maybe I'll lock it in there once more. For the newcomers, this is the orbital launch tower. Orbital because it goes into orbit, versus on the right there's some launch platforms which don't launch things into orbit, so those are suborbital. But this is the orbital launch tower because it launches things into orbit. So then we call it the orbital launch platform, is that little thing at the bottom, this table here. These are the chopsticks, that's the quick disconnect, and that is the top of the tower there. Get a view here to the left. Get the shot here on the left as well. That goes toward the Gulf of Mexico. That's looking east. The Comfy Australia, Mr. Comfy Australia, nice. Maybe I'll jump in the water today. It's been a while since I jumped in the ocean down there, but I might do it. This is the culmination, this here for SpaceX is a culmination, I believe, of the last 23 years of getting to this point. I believe they've been here working on this project for quite a while. From the founding of the company to getting to this point where they can launch. There is a second launch site that they're setting up I believe at pad 39A or at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. So they are setting up another tower at the moment, but I believe they're just in the beginning stages of it. They're just, I think they're just setting up the foundation over there in Florida. If they didn't get this approval to launch, there was a consideration for me that possibly I would maybe go back to the Florida area and do some stuff from over there. But now that the go-ahead has been given, this is definitely a good spot to be. Thanks, Jill. Thanks. Good to see you here. Paul Shields. Cool, Mr. Comfy. Paul Shields. Yeah, there's another camera over here in. Cool, you saw me on the cam over there. Cool. I think they were looking at the tanks offloading. The Lab Padre was looking at the tank farm over there. I'll get some shots of the booster here as well. So there's not a lot of people here on the actual launch site moving around. There's a bunch of equipment. I think they're doing a bunch of larger moves. They're moving stuff and positioning because they have the go-ahead to do the orbital launches. So now it's game time, you know. They have the ability to do what they'd like to do. They have, I believe, about 75 different concerns that they need to address. So as long as they can satisfy those things, and yeah, I think there's then they can go ahead and launch. George, I think the Nightbot has something against caps or using curse words and stuff like that. So Paul Shield says a majority of mitigations are already underway. But George, I liked what you were saying. I could go and adjust that Nightbot to allow some things, but I haven't decided to do that yet. But nothing wrong with what you were saying there. What we're looking at here is the future launch site of, I believe the first launch is maybe going to go over to Hawaii. So we are looking at an actual launch site now. This is not a speculative launch site. This is an actual space launch site. We are about looking from across the road on the north side. What we're looking at across the road here at SpaceX, that's on the south side of the road. So we are just across the road on the north side, many people know this. A lot of photographers, a lot of people do come around here. Mr. Comfy, I believe probably in the next 2 months we might maybe 44, 45 days from now, maybe a month and a half from now, there's a possibility we might see a launch, I suspect. Elon said in about a month they'd be ready to launch, so maybe August, maybe the end of July, they would be, we might. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm just, maybe end of July, maybe the end of June. You never know what they're going to do, pull off. They could launch out of here in the next 15 days. If you'd like to get invited to be here as media when they do the launches, or they will, maybe SpaceX will have the media open up to photographers to get to be on site for the launches. So there is a link to the media to get notified of the opportunity to apply to be a media person during the launches. And for instance, they just sent one out about another upcoming Starlink out of Florida. But if you'd like to be able to attend, like I was not able to attend earlier in the year because I didn't know about this, but there is a media at SpaceX where you can sign up to get notified, be added to their list, so that when they do send out the opportunities, the notifications to be media and be invited to the local events wherever in the United States or around the world that they happen, that you can fill out that form and be most likely accepted into the inner circle for SpaceX events. You can go to SpaceX.com, I believe /media, or it may be media@SpaceX.com. I'm not sure of the actual email, but that's how you do it. That's the way to do it. Since doing that myself and applying to one of the launches out of Florida, I had the opportunity and I was accepted into attending a launch a while back, but I didn't go, but I did get the notification of approval. I got the check mark for being able to attend that event. You don't have to be media, but you just got to fill out the form and tell them your details, and there's a good likelihood that you will be able to attend. If you know anything about what we're looking at, or you see something that I haven't mentioned, go ahead and say something, and because I haven't been following this site as much as I could, nor do I know everything that you know. So if you know anything about what's going on, or what we're seeing, or some of the new stuff, or whatever, or something that's going on for you, let me know, or let people here know, and that's the way it works. So we're coming up on 9 a.m. here. It is a Wednesday, and it's June 15th, 2022. I get a shot of the main gate here, and then I will pan to the right and get the shot of the Hoppy. Hey Norton, thanks. Good to be here again. It's good to have a reason to be here, you know. In the last with all the delays from the FAA, it was like, well, what's going on here? It's kind of in limbo with not knowing whether they were going to get to launch or whether they would have to move everything to Florida. Or so they've got clarity here, and they have the ability now to go forward and do some launches. I'm going to tilt all the way to the right here. We'll get a shot of the highway going west. This structure here, that GSE tank, or maybe it's the bottom of a booster, I'm not sure what that is, but or a test tank, that's similar to the one that the GSE 4 tank that blew up a while back, or that had the burst of the liquid nitrogen. Awesome, Norton. Yeah, I'm excited about what's happening here this morning, and the what's going on here at SpaceX. Makes me happy about the future. Paul Shield says they'll probably remove the test tank and the booster. Mr. Comfy says, Australia says, what I admire is people like yourself or Ellie or Felix and What About It have brought the space age to the public. You're informed in what is going on. Thanks, Mr. Comfy. Norton, thank you so much for the support. Thanks for the content. Thank you for being here. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you. So behind here, what we're looking at in the distance, in the center of the screen, there's Pad B. So that is the suborbital Pad B there in the distance. I'll get some other shots with my other camera and upload those later today, in addition to shots of some of the other areas here. Captain Pike. So they are adding to this fence over here, and maybe they'll put a gate across the entire entrance here. I'm not sure. Yeah, I believe that is where the SN15 launched from, either Pad B or maybe Pad A there on the right behind this wall. Get a shot of this crane. Right. And this is looking west. The build site is in the distance over there, behind, kind of in the center of the screen, but behind all this, about 2 miles that way west. Raul, yeah, it's been a long time. Paul Shield says McGregor is running engine tests several times a day. Most of the new Raptors for Booster 7 have been delivered. Okay. To Booster 7. Thanks, Raul. Good stuff. Good stuff. So this again was this Hoppy here was the first of the first to go up in the air and Now we're at the Starship level of things going on here. There was a few new Tim Dodd interviews, Everyday Astronaut, that were with Elon talking about the Merlin engine and some of the other details here on site. That was pretty interesting. If you haven't seen that, they're up on YouTube again. Worth watching. Good stuff. From this angle, I'll get the shot here. So this is looking west, and the remote camera site is over that way. It's in that direction. So, and that is to the right here is north. It's the public side of the road. And I did a live stream this morning also about an hour ago where I showed the direction of the second lot, which is north of the build site. So there's two lots which I'm looking at buying. So what we're going to see here is probably a ramping up of events now that they have the clearance to launch. Elon yesterday had said that he was here on site in the high bay, I believe, in that area over there at the build site, and that's when he said in about a month they could do a launch. So they are ramping up stuff here. And possibly, I would be ramping up the video here on site as well. There's a boat transport quotes. One of the viewers here over the last year has a company called BoatTransportQuotes.com, and if you'd like to haul your boat, chat with Bill, and maybe you'll get a great price. And BoatTransportQuotes.com. If you got a yacht or something you want to move around for the upcoming summer season. I also want to thank. There is a sponsor page on the OceanCam.space website, and the Boat Transport Quotes is up there, as well as Raul and another individual who made a bunch of logos for the OceanCam website. I haven't decided to start using them in as an actual logo here yet, but I do plan to add a bunch to some t-shirts and things like that, and it just takes work. So I will be rolling out some of those logos in a variety of ways. What else have I been doing? If you are on LinkedIn, check out the LinkedIn page for Ocean Camera Space Corp on LinkedIn, or look me up on LinkedIn. Paul S. Mamakos on LinkedIn. I've got about 1,100 LinkedIn contacts in the space industry, and just people who enjoy what I do or would like to get in touch for whatever reason. So Rupert Dibble, member for 10 months, everybody. Falcon Heavy, OCSC, Ocean Camera Space Corp. Rupert, good to see you. Awesome. It feels good to be here. With a purpose, you know. if I'm able to get this property, which it's under contract, and this could be a many year effort that's going to going down here. It's looking really good. Some people up there on the orbital launch platform. And the members, I really do thank the members here for sticking it out and supporting the channel. It's been great, and who knows what the future is going to bring. So share the links, let people know what's there's some live video going on down here at SpaceX, and we'll just have a big party. This area here, that's this fenced area, this used to be a big a berm. Yeah, hit the like button. It helps everything. So this was a big berm that they tore up a while back. They I guess this is kind of like a more permanent structure here, and I don't know what's behind that berm, whether it's just storage, this wall, whether it's storage space or what. But or maybe they put a bunch of concrete blocks in there. I'm not sure, but this is now a black wall. There's going to be a lot of opportunities here to get shots from all different angles with all different zooms, and that's what I have planned. That's what I can imagine at the moment. Maybe we'll see some launches off the coast here once they finish up that Deimos platform, which was sent up to Mississippi, Pascagoula, to get work done. So maybe that will get brought back down. A couple weeks ago, they brought the Kitty Hawk aircraft carrier into the port here at the Port of Brownsville, and they're recycling all that metal, turning it into scrap metal. So that is here in the Port of Brownsville, and but they can easily start some work with the Deimos. Hey, yo, who are you? You want us? Okay. I'm trying to think about some things that I could chat about. I haven't talked in quite a while, so I have a bunch of stuff I can talk about, but we'll see what comes to mind. Let me get some of that from the distance there on the left. I haven't gotten a shot there of the tank farm, so let me zoom in over there a little bit. Just a minute. This is the area again where they bring the tankers down there and they offload the different gases to the tank farm over there, orbital tank farm. It looks like they have a helium tank sideways over there. That sideways tank is right over here. Is oftentimes that's for helium. You know, if you go to the airport, the feeling you get at an airport where you're in the lobby or you're looking at the tarmac where all the planes are, that's kind of the feeling I get right here, right now. There is a static sound coming from the orbital tank farm. Some venting of gases over there. And there are some green flashing lights. What we're looking at here is an airport. It is an airport, everybody, but a spaceport. Let me get some shots over here. Over here. Get some views of the top of the booster as well. Looks like it's going to clean this wall over here of some of that debris on the side of that black area. Mark from Sweden. Cool. Thanks for saying hello. He's got a pressure washer there, and it looks like he's going to clean the side of the wall there. They don't have any. Mark says, Irene says hi also. Awesome. Irene, how you doing? Hello. Awesome, Mark. Mule Skinner, wow, awesome. Nice to see you. How's North Carolina going, Mule Skinner? Mark from Kentucky, Freedom, Kentucky. Awesome. Missouri. Oh wow. MBB. Wow. Martin, you are one of the people that got me out here this morning, Martin. Thanks for your comments yesterday. Rupert says Ontario, Canada. Mule Skinner films again with Missouri. Thank you, Mule Skinner. I'm not sure why that one fin is tilted. Yeah, Martin, I did read it this morning, and that's one of the reasons I got out of bed this morning. Yeah, it's going to be exciting times, Martin says, next couple months. We were hoping so, right? A lot of us were hoping it would get exciting, and it's going to get exciting. It's going to get exciting by like a factor of 100. It's going to get about maybe 100 times more exciting. Yeah, Martin, thanks. We've signed the contract on the properties. Now the title has to come out clear, and I gotta finish coming up with the money to buy it. You know, the $2,000 deposit. I'm owner financing that property, so I got an 80% owner financed and $2,000 deposit. So I could sell the truck, or I can sell something else, or maybe get a loan, or maybe donations will help with it. But I'll come up with the money somehow and be able to get that property. That is, so it's past 9 in the morning here. This is it's called the Boca Chica, Texas. The village of Boca Chica is to the west here, down this road about 2 miles. And this is the Boca Chica Highway, and it does go to Boca Chica Beach to the left. Rupert, yeah, cool. Right on. See you later. I'm not sure what booster that is. Maybe someone here knows. Do you know what, Matthew? Which booster are we looking at here? That's one of the questions. Gotta thank Elon for everything here that's happened so far, and also the entire SpaceX team for continuing to go forward and put in the work to get here, and all the contractors and everybody else around the world to make this happen. There are a lot of people all over that this wouldn't have happened without a lot of effort by everybody. So. Down that direction is Boca Chica Beach. Yeah, how many engines does it have? Asked Martin. That's a good question. Good question. George says it's Booster 7 and it's loaded with 33 Raptors. Martin says, so Martin, George is saying that it is Booster 7 and it has 33 Raptors on it. Cool. Awesome. I get some shots of the tower and probably do another 10 minutes and then I'll wrap up the stream here. Mark says maybe it's Booster 4 waiting for its ride back to the production site. I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh, Paul says Booster 7 is in the high bay, he thinks. Okay, so that could be Booster 4. You got a couple of people saying likely that it's Booster 4 and 7 is maybe over there in at the production site. Oh, it's in the mega bay, says Mark. Booster 7. Okay, good. Maybe I can go over there today and get some shots of that. I got some video this morning with the higher Nikon camera, and I plan to upload that when I get back home from the main gate over there at the build site. Sorry. But I'll possibly walk down the Remedios lane or Remedios road and get some shots of the Booster 7 as well. Okay, George says he can only see on the web that Booster 4 is loaded with 33 Raptors, and that's the only one that's he thinks is fully loaded. Booster 7. Okay, George. They're getting active with the blue lift here in front of us. There is a load spreader that they're going to lift off the vehicle here. Let me zoom in on that. See, we see the blue lifter there, and between the back of the lifter, between this side of the lifter, here's the load spreader on the flatbed over there that they're probably going to lift off, and I don't know what they're going to do with it, but that's what it looks like they're going to work on. I could be wrong, but you know, I don't know. It would make sense. George says the recent focus at Starbase has been Booster 7 and Ship 24. Booster 7 appears to have completed its series of cryogenic proof testing and is now being prepared for static fire tests. So Booster 7 completed the cryogenic proof testing. George has that in quotes, so that may have been taken from some website or somewhere. I'm not sure where that quote is coming from, but thank you, George, and whoever wrote that. Lab Padre is here to the right of this camera. Thank you, George. And NSF just showed up as well. So Okay, George says it's from the web, that statement. Good deal. Do you know which website that's from, George? I can mention it here. All right. We got confirmation on the pressure washing here to the right. MBB says, so I guess Booster 7 will be the one for the first launch. Good question here. They have some, they're hauling out some soil here. There is a bunch of soil. Bunch of soil back there that they had on our side of the pad A and B. They have a bunch of soil over there. I can get some other shots with the other camera to see exactly what they're doing over in that area. There used to be a berm. Going north-south over there by that dirt area. So see what it looks like now. But they're hauling out soil from that area. Maybe they had to take up the concrete away from this area so that they could install the gate and any electrical that they needed to put down there. That's my guess on that. Again, I haven't been here for a while, but this may have been concreted over and then demolition that a little bit to maybe put in some electrical for that gate would be my guess. You can see some PVC over here at the bottom. Launches in July, they said. Martin says that's what they said. Yeah, the best guess was from Elon was in about a month, I believe. So that takes us to July. Cool. You can see the wind sock over there is winds coming from the south and southeast. MBB says July 27th, I hope, my birthday. Cool. I'm in July too. I'm in the middle of July. So MBB is, you are in astrology terms, that would make you a Leo. I'm of the Cancer sign earlier in the month. Yeah, that Paul says, remember that month is in Elon time. That's correct. I believe they could do that in I'm saying probably in August is but we'll see. We'll see. Astro Salvo says it's my birthday also. Awesome. Are you Astro, are you in the 27th as well or just in the month of July? Ah, Leo as well. Awesome. Leo also. Nice. Good. So there's a bunch of earthwork going on in the back there. It looks like they're loading up some soil as well. Martin says, I'm very curious too. They're not testing the booster solo first, right? I'm not sure if they're going to do it, the static fire of the 33 Raptors. Maybe they'll have the Starship on top too, huh? Tony, awesome. Back. Oh yeah, so MBB and Astro will have their birthdays around lunchtime, I believe. Cool. At Pad B, they're doing some type of work over there at Pad B. We can see the blue lift, and it looks to be higher. I'm not sure what they're doing over there on Pad B, but they are building maybe, I don't know if that is what we're seeing there with the vertical piece of it. I'll use my hand. This area here, it goes vertical there. We got the blue lift, the yellow lift, and some other piece going up. I don't know if that's, maybe they're going to do some type of static fire again on a Starship over there or not. I don't know what their plans are. If anyone here, if you know what they're doing over there, but it's pretty interesting. Good morning. The fueling for the Starship happens at the bottom. If they were to put the Starship there, they would connect all the pipes and fuel and everything over there. So I don't know if that is, if that's for maybe a Starship to go on over there. I don't know what their plans are for pads A and B. George says, okay, meaning test flight for the booster solo. I don't think so. After all tests, hopefully we'll see a full stack flight. Yeah, George, I'm not sure if they're going to stack it and then test it together or not, Astro Salvo asks if I've ever met Elon. I've seen Elon. I haven't met him personally. I've seen him here on the launch site when he was over walking from over there toward us over here. There's some video here on the channel. If you search for Elon, I believe I put a playlist together as well with the shots I got with Elon in it. Cool, Astro. Well, one way to meet Elon, Astro, would be to sign up for the media at SpaceX.com events, so that when there is another gathering with, to celebrate a launch or something for the media or whatever, that you can get permission to attend one of those events, and maybe he'll be there, and then you could see him. Maybe meet him, but definitely see him. More likely. So before I was saying on LinkedIn, I'm on LinkedIn, and I've got over 1,000 connections now in the space industry, and if you'd like to reach out, Paul S. Mamakos on LinkedIn, and we have a page on LinkedIn as well called Ocean Camera Space Corp, and there's over 300 people following that in the space industry. So I invite you to check out us on LinkedIn, Ocean Camera Space Corp, and follow along, make the connection, and do bigger and better things together. The website here again is oceancam.space, OCEANCAM.space, and got some type of delivery happening right now. Yeah, heavy metal, George. I'm going to wrap it up here in about a minute. Amen. Have a great day. Yeah, Paul Shields. And thank you for visiting, everybody. Thank you for visiting and checking out the stream. Tony, yeah, thank you. Nice to see you, Tony. Good to be back too. MBB. In 3, 2, wishing you the best today. I will upload some more stuff today, and take care. See ya, Martin.